Welcome, everyone, to the Near Mint Condition After Dark Society, where we have come to talk about
Chupacabras?
Sexy sparkling vampires.
Or the mind-numbing reality that we are now older than when I started this sentence.
No, actually. Today we're going to talk about our favorite summer movies, so stay tuned. All right, everyone, I want you to imagine this scenario. You are 10 years old. It is the middle of summer. School's out, and you're bored to tears. So what is the one thing your parents want you to do to get you out of the house?
Crack cocaine.
That's right. No?
I'm from Peru, so this is different.
This is different for you. No.
Movies,
yes. So, so I want to talk today about your favorite summer movies, because obviously summer is coming up, and we always have a lot of great stuff that comes out in the summertime, whether it be a superhero, Marvel film,
summer camp movie,
some romance, action, anything. So I thought today we'd kind of talk about what are some of the favorites from our years long past.
Keep it one each.
Yeah.
Why don't you all start on that side?
What? That's so hard to keep it to one each because you have like three ninjas, you have the never-ending stories.
You're cheating!
Three ninjas, right? Three ninjas.
Anyways, I'm gonna go with surf ninjas. So I'm gonna keep the theme to ninjas.
What the fuck? This fucking...
Yes! Surf ninjas.
Surf
Good
ninjas.
With Rob Schneider?
I would have sworn. So Rob Schneider played Iggy, which is the like kooky sidekick to these two brothers who find out that they're actually royalty of this island.
My goodness.
This is like our Bart's Nightmare.
It's a summer movie.
It's not a Bart's Nightmare. So kids who grew up, specifically kids who were
Surfers?
around a sort of tween age in the 90s, so this came out in 93,
Okay.
enjoyed this movie. Like they enjoyed
My
the Three
brother saw
Ninjas
it.
with Colt and stuff.
Three Ninjas Kick Back. I would have thought you would have gone for Never Ending Story. That seems like...
Well, so I would
Fly
have
the Navigator.
loved to go. Fly the Navigator's pretty good too for a summer movie.
All right.
But I would have gone with Neverending Story, but it's not the quintessential summer. So Surf Ninjas, what's more
Quintessential
summer than being on a beach?
I need to see this movie
being
now so that I can
surfing.
see if it is quintessential. Yeah.
Well, it's like, there's so many beach scenes. So this weird guy shows up with his eye patch, and basically their father
Perfect.
gets kidnapped. They got to go save him, and you would like it because one of the brothers has a Sega Game Gear, and he finds out that he can actually control certain things in the real world by playing his Sega Game
You
Gear.
had my curiosity, now you have my attention.
There you go. Boom. He's gonna watch it.
It's kind of hokey, as an adult, but it's so good as a kid. Like, I was like, yeah, we're surf ninjas. Me and my brother, we're surf ninjas.
Cute.
Oh my goodness.
What about you, Maddie?
What about you, Maddie?
Okay, well, as we started talking, I had this like strong desire to say Digimon the movie.
I know.
I will stick with my original that I already talked about before this, and let's save Digimon the movie for like another one.
That's a spab. We did something else.
So I was really leaning towards a movie that makes me feel like summer, which is 10 Things I Hate About
yes.
You.
That's
It came out in
a good film.
1999. It's got Heath Ledger. It's got Julia Stiles, and it's got Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah.
Now this is early Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
This is right after Third Rock from the Sun.
Yeah,
Joseph
exactly.
Gordon-Levitt.
And I love seeing them together because I feel like later on Joseph Gordon-Levitt has kind of a Heath Ledger look.
He's getting there, yeah.
So that 10 Things I Hate About You is a modern retelling of The Taming of the Shrew.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's your
Well
typical
done.
just high school rom-com, like different types of people get together. The cool guys and cool girls are mixing with like the not cool guys and girls.
Yeah.
And there's so many wonderful scenes, and I mean, there's nothing like that scene of Heath Ledger coming down the bleachers,
yes.
singing "You're just too good to be true," and he's,
You remember that scene?
and they're chasing him off the
And he's doing that really funny.
I do not.
I love it, and I love that heartfelt poem Julia Stiles does in the classroom where she's just crying,
Yep.
She's still around?
Yeah, she was in the Bourne movies for a while, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
so she's
yeah.
still doing stuff.
They're all still doing stuff, except for...
Keith, may you rest in peace.
But I love that movie so much. I still come back to it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was age appropriate at the time for me, but who cares?
Whatever.
I think it
watched
was actually geared towards, like the tween.
Well, how old were you when it?
They draw a penis on the face, someone's face.
Oh,
How old were you when
absolutely.
it came out?
8.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, maybe not.
I was like,
maybe not.
yeah, because I was like 10 or I was like 12 or 13, I think, when it came out. So that was about my age. Yeah, that it because it did appeal to
I was
me.
a junior
And they
in high
had
school.
Larissa Oleynik from Secret Life of Alec
Guys
Mack.
were in
So.
college.
Yeah.
Shut up. Don't judge me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've only seen it one time, and it was fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I watched that.
Yeah.
I have seen it once.
The pregnancy belly. Their
Too
dad is
good.
hilarious. Anyways.
Oh, that's.
That.
I wasn't expecting that to be a summer movie. That's
It's
cool.
good, yeah.
I never thought about that. What about you?
Yeah, what
Rob?
about you, Rob?
Okay, so like Tina, I'm gonna cheat. Because normally I would say Jurassic Park is the quintessential summer movie.
It is a great
Like,
movie.
Every time you can watch that movie, like dinosaurs eating dudes, Samuel L. Jackson's fantastic. But that's not the movie I'm going to talk about.
What are you talking
The
about?
movie instead I'm going to talk about is Batman.
Yes.
Original, old school, Michael Keaton,
Okay.
Jack Nicholson.
I love
Batman.
those movies
Yes.
so much. I don't
Yes,
care what
yes.
anybody says. I'll fight all of them.
No,
I
it is
love all
a
of those
great
movies.
I
Wait,
love
You're not going to find
Wait.
any detractors here.
Let's okay, hold on. I think most people like the Tim Burton, Michael Keaton movies. You're thinking of
All
the,
of them.
No,
You're
no.
thinking of the other.
You're thinking about
Joel
Val
Schumacher
Kilmer
movies.
and all them.
No,
Yes.
see, this is the thing though. This Batman movie came out before we had dark and edgy.
No,
comic
that's
book
right.
movies. Like this was just like Batman.
Good Batman
Like
voice.
it wasn't like hokey like '60s Batman. It was still
It
like
was
you
a
know,
good mix.
It was a good
Yeah,
like
right.
good balance of like lots of colors. Prince did the daggone soundtrack.
I
I remember that music
yeah,
video. That music video.
The music video was fantastic. Like the soundtrack was great.
The girl kind of looked like Kim Basinger.
Yeah, yeah. Kim Basinger looked good.
Oh, she
even though
always-
she was blonde, but she,
Anyway,
she
go
still
ahead.
looked good. Like that was my movie. Like, I very specifically remember, like being in the summer. Not only do I have the movie on, like we saw in the theater, I have it on VHS cassette. I also have it on Laserdisc, so that gives you an idea of
He
how
loves
much
this
I love.
movie.
Yes, he does.
No,
Clearly.
I agree because that was one of the movies, like one of the first movies I remember my parents taking us to go see, and it was through the drive-in. And my parents pulled up the
we
truck.
used to have drive-ins.
And yeah, we used to have drive-ins, and it popped up on the big screen, and I'm watching Joker throwing the money and
Yep,
stuff
yep,
like that.
Yep. And
I remember all this, and
Yep.
I was like, it was crickets and everything chirping at night, warm as could be.
yeah, that's great movies, memories. And not only did this fantastic movie occur, it also spawned some great video games. Batman on the NES, Batman on the
you go.
Genesis. Batman on the Genesis was that movie. It was fantastic. So for me,
Danny Elfman did the score, which eventually they borrowed it for the Batman animated series too.
There you go.
We can't forget about
so
that.
Exactly.
Batman.
I will say that Jack Nicholson unfortunately did not play a good Joker because he always plays Jack Nicholson. So that's
Man, you
another
know,
story.
what can you do?
I'm not wearing my mask.
Do you want to go next, or do you want me to go?
No, I can go next.
Okay.
Yeah. So mine is obviously I'm gonna pick a summer blockbuster because that's to me that is quintessential summer, and I'm going with one that has not a kick-ass soundtrack, but a kick-ass song that was the theme of this summer, and it's the king of the blockbusters for the decade, the early aughts, and that is Will Smith in Men in Black.
Ah, yes!
But you
Where
can't
you going?
deny that man.
I was actually going to say you mean summertime.
You mean
So-
summertime? Yeah, but you can't deny that man put out great summer blockbusters for about 10 years
Oh, yeah.
until
Yeah.
all of a sudden he was marketing more. But Men in Black, 97, it came out July 2nd around 4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
And I just remember my sister, we absolutely loved that film. It really brought
Can you do the
Will
dance?
Smith. Oh yeah, I could do the dance.
All right. Why did I ask?
Yes, to make your neck work.
No, sorry.
There you go. No, I loved it. And then I just remember, because I remember we're sitting at home, it's summertime, and I don't know if any of you guys up north, we had the box. It was a TV station that you could call in. It played nonstop music videos, and you'd call like a 1-900 number, and you'd pay a fee to request a music video, and you wait for it to play. So we would sit there and just request that Men in Black music video constantly on
No,
the
we didn't
box.
have that.
Comes the man.
This is
Black.
Kentucky. We had trailer parks and
Yes.
haulers where we could.
No,
go
yeah.
park
So
our
we had that. We would
trucks.
call. I just remember sitting around in summertime doing that because it was a great movie. I mean, it has aliens, it has action, it's Will Smith being Will Smith. It has Tommy Lee Jones playing off of Will Smith being that curmudgeon-y old man.
Rip Torn.
Rip Torn's in it. Yeah, I mean, it was a fantastic summer movie.
What's his name? The Kingpin. He
Yeah,
played the-
Vincent. Mhm.
Vincent. I can never remember.
He played
his last
the
name.
bad guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it was a great film. I really enjoyed it. See, and you can't get that song out.
That's it.
Great song was on the Billboard charts.
Even though they sampled it, but that's
Whatever,
okay.
doesn't matter. Still his rap.
90s. It's a 90s.
And Ray-Bans. Let's not even talk about Ray-Bans came back because
Let's not talk about
those Ray-Bans.
All right, so July 3rd, 1991 was a.
That's my birthday. That's when I was born.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You were born on Judgment Day?
That's right. Woo!
I didn't know that. Really? July 3rd,
Are you Sarah
1991.
Connor?
So, yes, Judgment Day. Of course, I'm talking about Terminator 2, one of the greatest sequels of all time.
Yes.
How do you surpass Terminator, which was an amazing movie?
It was a great
Fantastic.
movie.
You do Terminator 2. 'Cause
Oh,
he did come back. Man, you had
was a-
Arnold coming back. But before the movie came
Linda.
out, music stations called MTV and VH1 used to show these things called music videos. There was a music video by talking to the audience because they're younger than us. There was a video by Guns N' Roses, right? That had the scenes from the movie.
Yeah.
You Could Be Mine premiered,
Yeah.
and a month before the movie came out, and I just watched it back to back, and I'm like, I cannot wait for this movie. It's gonna be amazing. Guns N' Roses is gonna make a cameo. I was wrong, they did not. It was Arnold making a cameo in the Guns N' Roses video, but whatever. Oh man. Oh no, they kind of did when he was in the mall. He pulls the gun out of the roses. Right?
Yeah, there you go. He made a
Right, so they kind of did.
metaphorical reference. Yeah.
But the score, the acting, everybody was back that was in the original, except for my boy
so
Michael
great.
Biehn. Unless you watch a director's cut, always watch a director's cut.
Yes.
But man, and she worked. Sarah Connor looks so
Even the
good.
special
She
effects were
worked
great.
out like,
Oh, she was badass.
and the special effects were way
ahead of their time.
Oh, yeah.
when I think of
Way
Summer,
ahead
Liquid
of their
Terminator
time.
was perfect.
Yes, agreed.
T-1000.
and I remember renting this movie with actually our producer Andrew. We went over to his house and we rented it after I had seen it in the theater, and we were so excited because back then you had to wait almost a year for these movies to come out on
Yes.
VHS, right? It wasn't 6 months later, or I guess on demand or whatever the hell they have now. But yeah, you had to wait a year almost for these movies to come out. And I remember his dad was like, "Did they just say the F word?" And we're like, "No, it's Terminator 2. It's cool." I love that movie so much, and I think that was the end of the Terminator saga. Because as much as I want to all Sarah Connor Chronicles and all the other stuff,
Terminator 3
it's
wasn't
just
that good.
it was okay. But I mean, to me, it's Terminator 1 and 2.
And I will say,
The correct answer is actually Meatballs Part 2, but that's another story.
you're talking about Terminator 2. So I said that I had several versions of Batman. I have Terminator 2. This is the most movie I have collected. I
Yeah.
have it on VHS, Laserdisc, DVD, special edition DVD that came with
I
the
remember
head,
the metal one.
the metal one, the metal box, the Blu-ray, the
Why didn't you choose this movie?
the DVHS version. Do you know what a DVHS is?
No.
That's a different topic for a different time.
All right.
So yeah, excellent choice. Excellent choice.
Wonderful. Yeah. These have some great summer movies. I can't wait to see what our kids and people find it, 10 years down the road.
Some Marvel thing.
I can't wait to see
It will be a
what
Marvel
our
movie.
viewers
Yes.
have seen. What do they think of summer movies?
I'd be curious
Because I think
to know,
everybody
too.
thinks a little bit differently. I
I think so,
thought
too.
summer blockbuster, but some people think of
Like 10 Things I Hate About You.
One
Or
Hot
Surf
American
Ninjas.
Summer.
Wet Hot American Summer.
Ninjas.
I want to
Surf
say Hole.
Ninjas.
But there's just a lot of choices out there. So awesome. What are some of your favorite summer movies? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and follow us on all of our social media channels at @NearMidCon. And if you like our content, support us on our Patreon. And remember, if it's classy and cool, it must be near mint. Nope. I'm nervous about it.
You got plenty of time. Those matches burn slow.
You're the liar.
I'm trying to get this done.
So what are some of your favorite summer? Nope.
You know how much matches are on these days?
I will buy you a pack of matches.